Great day everyone, I'm Sofia Casana de Reyes and I will present to you the case of plaintiff Leticia Ko assisted by her husband Muyok Kong in substitution of Citadel Insurance and Surety Company Incorporation, referred to as Citadel, versus the defendant Philippine National Bank, referred to as PNB. General register number is L51767, dated June 29, 1982. Before everything else, let me present to you the facts of this case. On November 19, 1961, the Standard Parts Manufacturing Corporation, referred to as Standard, executed a real estate mortgage in favor of the PNB situated in Baguio City as a collateral for a loan consideration of 500,000 pesos. On February 20, 1963, Standard then again executed an amended real estate mortgage to include for the increase of 500 pesos loan to 1 million pesos, located at Pasong Tamo Extension with the municipality of Makati, then part of Rizal Province and now Metro Manila. Additionally, on the same day and year, the same corporation executed in favor of PNB a chattel mortgage. As of July 19, 1974, the borrowed loan of Standard is amounted to 4,296,803 pesos and 56 centavos. That amount is said to be secured by the stated mortgages and the chattel. When the Standard failed to pay the obligation, PNB extrajudicially foreclosed the mortgage on Baguio and the chattel, with PNB as the highest bidder for 1,514,305 pesos. On August 8, 1974, PNB foreclosed the mortgage on Makati property and purchased the same for 1,363,000 pesos. Hence, after the foreclosure of the mentioned mortgage, the deficiency claim of the bank against Standard as of August 8, 1974 is amounted to 1,434,521 pesos and 7 centavos. Here is the time that petitioner Citadel comes into the picture. On March 5, 1976, the petitioner wrote PNB a letter stating its desire to redeem the property, it being the assignee of the right of redemption of Standard. However, Citadel only offered to redeem the property for only 1,621,970 pesos. The 1,621,970 pesos is computed as follows. The 1,363,000 pesos is the total bid of the PNB for its letter to the sheriff dated August 8, 1974. And the 258,970 pesos is the interest at the rate of 1% a month from the date of auction, August 8, 1974, up to the time of redemption. Now let us proceed to the other information of this case. For the petitioner claims, the petitioner herein is the Citadel Insurance and Surety Company Incorporated. They claim that they are the assignee of the right of redemption of Standard. They state that as the assignee of Standard, they desire to redeem the property that defendants foreclosed at the amount of 1,621,970 pesos on March 5, 1976. They said that the given amount is enough because the mortgages in question were constituted back in 1961 to 1963, and the foreclosure of the properties in Baguio and the chattel took place on July 19, 1974, and the Makati estate took place on August 8, 1974. The petitioners furtherly ordered the defendants to turn over the title of possession of the property in question, together with its fruits from March 11, 1976, up to the time the possession is actually surrendered to the petitioner, plus interest. For the defendant's claim, Standard executed a mortgage in favor of the defendant as a collateral for a loan that summed up to 4,296,803 pesos and 56 centavos as of July 19, 1974. When the Standard failed to pay its obligation, the defendant extrajudicially foreclosed the mortgage. First was the Baguio properties and chattel for 1,514,305 pesos, followed by the Makati property for 1,363,000 pesos. However, when Citadel sent their letter to the defendant stating their desire to redeem the property, the defendant refused to accept it since they claimed that the amount of 1,621,970 pesos is very much lower than the total amount of the property, which is 3,366,946 pesos and 42 centavos as of March 5, 1976. For the decisions of the lower court, after careful deliberation of the court and comparing it to 4 different prior cases related to the case herein, the court states that the price of redemption of 1,621,970 pesos tendered by Citadel on March 5, 1976, in which the defendant refused to accept, would unjustly enrich the debtor MacGregor, Citadel, wherein the sense of justice cannot permit such iniquitous advantage. Consequently, it is just and properly that PNB should be paid the total amount of 3,366,546 pesos and 42 centavos without interest as of March 11, 1976, when he refused a redemption legally and validly. The amount of 1,621,970 pesos that Citadel will supposedly pay to the defendant, including interest of 12% per annum starting August 8, 1974, is significantly low and will unjustly enrich them. In the name of PNB, by order of the trial court should be computed to have earned a legal interest of 12% per annum computed annually since March 11, 1976. For the issue whether or not the tendered payment of the petitioner is sufficient and just. For the disposition of the case, the judgment of the trial court against the defendant is modified, and another one is rendered in favor of the defendant bank in accordance with the formula stated. Accordingly, upon payment of the petitioners, the defendant is ordered to transfer the title of the property in question to Leticia Co. Payment must be made within 10 days from the finality of the judgment. Lastly, the dictum. The court utilized Article 22 and 2142 of the Civil Code as the guidepost of their decision. Article 22 states that every person who through an act of performance by another or any other means acquires or comes into possession of something at the latter's expense without just or legal ground shall return the same to him. In Article 2142, certain lawful, voluntary, and unilateral acts give rise to the juridical relation of quasi-contracts to the end that no one shall be unjustly enriched or benefited at the expense of another. And that's everything about the case of Co versus PNB. General Register number is L15767, dated June 29, 1982. Thank you for listening and have a great day.